Bueno chicos, pues bienvenidos a un nuevo capítulo de este maravilloso Dragon's Dogma 2 y vamos a hablar con el bueno de Brand, creo que se llama, el negrito este que nos recibió a la entrada de la capital, de Vermont, creo que es como se llama este lugar. Y nada, a ver, realmente no he hecho mucho, ¿vale? O sea, simplemente he completado la misión esa del carro, que era una gilipollez. La misión esa que me ofrecieron al final del capítulo anterior, y luego me encontré con el chico este, creo que era el mismo chico que estaba corriendo de un guardia, que le dije al guardia dónde había ido, y luego me apareció en la botica del abuelo de la chica a la que le dimos el regalo aquel cuando estábamos en Melve, si no me equivoco. Y entonces, bueno, el tío quería una caja que yo había comprado, la caja ornamentada esa. Entonces se la di y nos ha saltado una misión ahora que nos dice que pasados unos días nos dará una recompensa o algo así, creo que es, ¿vale? Entonces, bueno, por deciros un poco eso, poneros un poco en contexto, vamos a hablar con el bueno de Brandt. De hecho, dame un segundo porque voy a ver el registro de misiones. ¿Veis? Tengo marcado esto. Pero vamos a hablar con el capitán Brandt, ¿vale? El chico este se llama Sven. Y lo que vamos a hacer es seguir esta misión ahora, ¿vale? Entonces nada, tenemos que ir a la posada. Una vez más me muteo, que estoy aquí con mi chica para jugar con ella. De hecho va a jugar ella ahora. Así que nada, me muteo y antes de despedir el capítulo pues me quito el mute. Hasta ahora, chicos.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray.
Well met, sir. As soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
The only care I have is how to spend the day.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace. But the central players in the court ought all be in attendance. 'Twould be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of Sauri. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight.
We have been charged with the felling of monsters.
By combining our strengths, we shall overcome this trouble.
There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation.
Over here, if you would.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to Your Majesty's. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time as Deezer demanded Waldar amend the Code of Vermont to her, and many a time as the magistrate refused her. For he is loyal to none, but our laws dictate that Your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, what say you? Might you be willing to aid me? I prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, this mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend.
Follow along at your own pace, Master. I shan't leave you behind. Shall we make for Vernworth Palace?
Something good will come of today. I just know it.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
Would that I could spend all day here.
What should I do? All this quiet makes me come more anxious. I've no talent for trade.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
I cannot afford another magic cavorting.
Arrived at last.
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
We have arrived. It seems we... must part ways for the time being. Here we are.
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me!
I'd sooner stay out of Ought to look forward to was all my days so tranquil. All places were so welcoming as this. A welcome respite.
a slippery This sort of quiet means all's well.
I'm in fine faculty. I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life. Can't stop.
'Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards spy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
This sort of quiet means all's well.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? I am Sven, the son of Queen Regent Disa. Mother has been acting rather strangely of late. I thought to investigate the matter whilst she was away. I gather 'tis the same for you. I can't imagine what else would have summoned you here. My word! You mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape. Forgive me. I took a stroll might clear my head.
Well, this is no good. Can't let myself get...
Back to it.
With that
Suppose.
Even the best of us has his limits, I suppose.
Lost track of time.
Such quietude and blessing.
long, I almost forgot why I came.
Fancy a kip. But not at the expense.
Early for a rest as yet.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master. Let me get that.
I think I've earned a rest.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Deeza's schemes run deep. To think, Deeza's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Deeza is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deeza's focus, you have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I am able to offer, I bid you, take this.
What could the Queen Regent be plotting?
That's odd.
Queen Regent Deeza appears to be working in concert with this Phases fellow. But what
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off?
Over here, if you please.
I feel more welcome here than any...
Oof. My pack's grown rather heavy.
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
mind?
A solitary shard is good for little. We need to seek out more of these if 'tis to be of use.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
"'Tis here that the bodies of those who fall in vermond of the... I beg you to conduct yourself with care, and with a reverence befitting of one who... You are more than welcome to return.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
We shall await you here, Master.
This is not my intent.
You take that up?
Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table.
With that thought of interest.
Always a fresh
Quiet at last.
Bunch of sluggards.
So tired. If just allowed. When does my
Would
watch
that
end?
all my days
I've
were
clean
so
forgotten.
couldn't hurt to put my finest coins made one of the sons. Unexpected face.
Quiet at last.
This is quite a quandary.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
My knees are... I'm surrounded by whingers on all sides. Everyone.
The best quality a soldier can have is loyalty.
have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Aha! Then we are presented with 3 options. Either the law of our world that allows only one Arisen has been upended, or Disa's Arisen is false, or you are lying to me. Have you proof that you are Arisen, as you say? Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be Arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true Arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be, Escape? But why? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own interests. And I need not turn my ear to Disa's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink the matter. Tell me, does that ring any bells? I suspected as much. Then we are done here. Leave me be.
Must hold out till someone comes to relieve me. The best quality of soldier.
Must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
I'll not stick my head where it will get cut off.
So, 'twas not to be. 'Tis no surprise. The Magistrate.
When does my watch end? I'm clean forgotten. I'm sure I can handle this. Quite sure. Must hold out till someone comes to relieve me.
slim pickings of late. Am I losing my touch?
Monsters range near air they dared before.
Quiet at last.
Would all my days.
These soldiers lack discipline.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Would that such peace reigned eternal.
I shall suffer none to disturb this peace.
Peril can result from a moment's incaution.
Would that such peace reigned eternal.
Recruits to train, arms to procure. No time for sleep.
thankless job, this.
Well, this is no good. This sort of quiet means all's well.
The weight of my duties is like to flatten me.
I tire of
This
listening to
is
this
something
dancing.
in my life. My sword arm could use some work.
Not sure why I patrol it, if I'm honest.
A fine place to collect my thoughts.
A fine place. I dare say you don't bel
What, pray tell?
Once the day's work is done, the night is my own.
Oh! Where did you want...
Where to now?
Oh, wait for the new equipment to
The
come.
perfect spot to sit and think a while. Perhaps I'll have a nap. Spend an evening dreaming.
Suppose I can always run.
Such quietude is a left door prepared for real.
Goodness me.
Recruits to train, arms to procure. No time to sleep.
Such quietude is a
My list of duties grows ere longer.
Little enough gold to spend as it is.
Another fine turnout,
Alone
wouldn't you say?
the market, but not without its charms.
Quiet at last.
Is no less important.
Everyone busy with their own affairs, I see.
Used to hear I could let down some of the things.
My day is
Got to focus. My head will roll water so I've been here so long I almost forgot why I came.
This sort of quiet means all's
This
well.
quiet makes me itch to cause a stir.
I'm sure I can handle this. Quite sure.
person I believe in is myself. 'Tis good to be reunited. This is my life.
To be said,
Else I'll be at this all night.
Isn't commonly rare, this. I look forward to informing my own master of its finding when I return beyond the rift.
up at dawn, done by dusk.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
We are hot.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Ah, excellent find.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
Greetings. You seek guidance, do you not? You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. Maybe. You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
I've been here so long, I almost forgot why I came.
Not sure why I patrol it.
Some call it cultured, I call it dull.
You've made yourself an enemy.
You can do better than that.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Shit.
Dare I say it?
What do ye want?
Peruse at your leisure.
I've got the sharpest ears in town.
Always the same. Day after day, just how I like it.
Greetings, Your Majesty. You will want to hear this. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. A place with books likely to entice Magistrate Waldo, you say? Naught springs to mind, I'm afraid. Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things. Perchance he knows of such a place?
There's got to be something fun to do. Not sure what rackets I had this hour. You don't know a town till you've met its people.
Oh, what does this say?
Let's have a look then.
Bueno chicos, pues ya estoy aquí de vuelta para comentar lo que ha sido un poco este capítulo que llega a su fin. Capítulo muy denso, muy importante en la historia. Ahora mismo tengo un montón de objetos, voy a dedicarme ya fuera del capítulo a revisar bien todo el inventario y todo, a ver qué podemos vender, qué podemos hacer con todo eso. Y nada, muy interesante saber que el chico este Sven es el hijo de la reina Disa esta, que es la que nos está dando un poquito por el culete. Nos va a ayudar también a averiguar más cosas sobre lo que está ocurriendo en este entramado de historias que van en contra nuestra, ¿no? En realidad, por parte de la reina. Y no sé, muy interesante el capítulo, tío. Muy guapo, muy centrado en la historia principal y no sé, muy chulo, tío. La verdad que muy chulo. Así que nada, espero que os haya molado. Y hasta aquí este capítulo muy, muy intenso además, tío. Por cierto, lo del sigilo, o sea, porque no estoy con el sonido, pero lo he pasado fatal. O sea, cuando me he metido a quitar el... O sea, el tío ese que estaba en la habitación con el cofre, me la he jugado, pero hasta unos niveles ya que no puedo ni describir. De hecho, estaba convencido de que me iba a pillar, ¿eh? Y nada, ha sido increíble. En general, muy, muy brutal. Así que nada, chicos, lo dicho, espero que os haya molado y hasta el siguiente capítulo. Si os mola, ya sabéis, dadle a like, compartid el contenido, dejad vuestros comentarios y suscribiros si no estáis suscritos, chicos. Hasta la siguiente, chao, chao.